Is placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 8476 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on October 12, 2021 for a period of 4 years. Is that you?
Plea check and stakes. She just pled true to violating condition number 2, missing a drug test while on deferred adjudication for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Translation: the court now has power to revoke that leniency and enter a conviction. Question for you: should a single missed UA trigger revocation, or is treatment the smarter path?
All right, State.
Yes. States can proceed on violation of condition number 2 on or about the 7th day of October 2024 in Veracruz, Texas. The defendant, Beth Nicole Martinez, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or to the authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
Can you please that true or not true? True. Is there proposed agreement?
Partially, Your Honor, the agreement was perfectly true to violation of condition number 2. I do believe tonight's night I wrote different recommendations. The state's recommendation is that she receive some sort of inpatient treatment to prevent the positive UA and the failures to submit. But
States ask versus defense spin. Prosecutor wants inpatient treatment, they cite positive screens and missed tests. Defense counters with outpatient plus weekly UAS, pointing to grief, estate chaos, and possible pregnancy. Legal lens: mitigation explains behavior, but it doesn't erase non-compliance. What do you think, compassion or consequence here?
I do not see any evidence of mental health directives. And the only thing we have is the as far as that to show that there's ERF.
It's my understanding, Judge, and I think the state checked into this also. The only drug court, she was in phase 5, they checked into that. What that is, that's the aftercare program. If the court takes notice, the last drug test was back, so 30 years, it was September, October. That's the October one. We don't know if she's pregnant or not. She may have miscarried. They will find out this week. Having said that, Judge, we would like some form of outpatient treatment, maybe weekly UAs. It's like running like I told the state, you're running the 440-yard dash, you make it to 435 yards, and then we don't quite complete it up. Now we're going to have to start another 9-month program. At the time this happened, her father had just passed away from cancer. She was trying to take care of the estate and stay in his house. It became overwhelming for her at that point in time. I think that's where she got off track.
Compliance 101. The judge is crystal clear, this isn't about fundraisers or alumni asks. When you're on paper, the non-negotiables are report, test, comply. If support staff says no to extras, you still must call, document, and test. Engagement check. Ever seen a case derailed not by new crimes, but by missed appointments?
Here's the thing I know about that with the court, because I used to be in the clinic stuff in the court. All you had to do is pick up the phone and call.
I actually did ask them for help. I asked them if I could ask alumni for help with my father's funeral. I even asked if I could put his fundraiser out there. And the case manager at the time, CJ, denied it. She didn't even let me bring it up to alumni.
But now here's the thing. It's not about whether or not you do a fundraiser. It's about, I'm struggling because I have all of this hitting me at once. I'm struggling in the sense that I may not do my UAs. I may fall out of this program. That's what it's about. It's not, I'm struggling. I've asked you for A, B, and C, and your answer is no, I'm not doing A, B, and C. So therefore, I'm just going to stop submitting your drug testing. I'm not going to do any of this.
I actually even did ask my judge if he could move the case manager because we want to hide out. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that, and I tried to work with my case manager. I did good the whole time.
Judge's adulting moment. Powerful pivot. Judge shares a personal bereavement to underscore professional duty under pressure. The takeaway: life happens, but court orders don't pause. This is the courtroom's moral math: empathy acknowledged, compliance required. Hot take: Does this story humanize the bench or feel too tough? Asterisk.
So let me ask you this. Here's the question. You asked for your case manager. You tried to work with your case manager and it wasn't working. So your response to that was to do what with your probation? Right, so your decision with probation was what? With felony drug court. See, I'm trying to get you to point and see.
Well, I know where I messed up. I'm not saying I did.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. You didn't learn anything from felony drug court, because let me just explain something to you. Everybody in this court has a bad day. Now, some may have a bad day that is not as bad as others. Let me just tell you what happened to me. I had a client who was on parole. I had a parole hearing scheduled for them. You can unfold your arms. I had a parole hearing scheduled for them. I knew that they had mental health issues, and I knew that they were depending on me to be there for their parole hearing. All right, so I'm sleeping. Everything's going well. I get a call at 3 a.m. It's a Monday. I get a call at 3 a.m. You know what that call is? It's from my younger brother. And guess what he tells me? Grandmother died. Now, what do I do in that situation? I know I got a client who's expecting me, who has mental health issues, who maybe won't understand. I know I'm an attorney for children on CPS cases who are not going to understand. So do I just throw my hands up and say, you know what? This is what's going on in my life. I'm not calling anybody. I'm not doing anything. You all handle it. See you later. It's called adulting and growing up. So what did I do? My mom, of course, was upset. She's like telling my brother, why don't you call her? You know, it's late. She's far away. She's all the way in another state. But I went and I did the parole hearing because that person was depending on me. I went and visited children because they were depending on me. And then I got a flight and left for home. And I left a message to everybody, hey, my grandmother just died. I'm going to have to go home. So I tell you that to say everybody has problems in this world. But your problems in this world, you're supposed to be able to deal with that. And dealing with that when you're looking at 20 years in prison is to, when somebody says, no, we're not going to do that, then you got to accept that. You're on paper. That's what we called it when I was a defense attorney. You're on paper, you're looking at 20 years. So here's my question. Is the TAP evaluation updated or no?
Your Honor, the TAP evaluation, I have no information. I have not seen. I don't have the information.
All right, so we need it.
The fork in the road. Option A, stay in custody, do a TAP evaluation, and follow whatever treatment is recommended, likely inpatient. Option B, revocation with 3 years. That's the leverage of deferred adjudication, one lifeline left. Pop quiz. If you were defense, do you roll the dice on TAP or risk a clean revocation record with time? Asterisk.
Updated TAP evaluation. So I'll find number 2 true. I'm going to give you a choice. I can deny the motion. You're not getting out of jail today. You're going to do the TAP evaluation in custody. If the TAP evaluation says you're going to inpatient, you're going to inpatient. Or what I can do is I can revoke you and I'll give you 3 years. Those are your choices.
And how long is the TAP evaluation?
I think that's the right choice.
Will I get my back time if I sign it?
Okay.
Sure. We're back on the record? Yes. So what do you want to do?
Do the TAP evaluation.
Ruling and conditions. Motion denied, in custody TAP ordered, follow all recommendations, plus an updated MH evaluation. Bonus restriction. No residence with minors, a safety condition courts often add when substance instability is in play. Summary bridge. She chose treatment over time. Comment TAP if you think rehab beats revocation, time if the court should have pulled the plug.
Oh, yeah.
And is there anything else you need from the court, Miss? Is there anything else you need from the court?
Amen.
All right. And there's to be no residence with minors. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.